So guys, last week we went to Jasper National Park. It's world renowned. It's an amazing place to go.
It was so awesome, and we were so happy to show you guys our hike up the Edith Cavell Mountain, and we saw the Angel Glacier and the meadows. It was amazing. If you haven't caught that video yet, go ahead and check that out. We'll put it in the description below and in the link right here. But today
we want to bring you the top 5 things that we think you should go to Jasper and see.
All right, let's do it. But before we get started, you guys, I just want to introduce ourselves. My name is Lisa.
And my name is Kent, and we're Living Light RV.
We are grabbing life by the tail, and the reason we're doing that is because you just never know what tomorrow holds, and we just encourage everybody to go out there, live in the moment. Yeah. About 3 years ago, we sold everything, our house, our motorcycles, businesses, everything, and we bought a vintage 1993 RV. We renovated her. Her name is Bessie, and we've been living full-time in the RV ever since.
Full-time in an RV, guys. That's what we do.
It's pretty awesome. All right. Let's get into Jasper National Park.
Hey, one of the things you gotta do when you go to Jasper is to go to the Columbia ice fields and the other glaciers of the area. The Columbia ice fields are incredible because many different glaciers are right there, many different mountains are right there, and so 3 impressive river systems begin right there.
The 3 rivers are the Saskatchewan River, the Athabasca River, and the Columbia River. I mean, that goes all the way down to Washington, Oregon. It goes to Oregon, Astoria.
Yeah. Both, actually.
Yeah, it goes through Washington.
It's the border.
Washington to Oregon. Anyway, it was pretty awesome to see that big glacier, and just to go there and learn about the glaciers and their history and see all of the rocks that have been left behind and the scraping that's happened, and it was just a really fun thing. Now, going there...
The Athabasca River...
Athabasca.
The Athabasca River goes all the way up to the north, and at some point all that water goes into the Arctic Ocean.
Yeah, we're going to be following that here pretty quick.
And where did you say the Saskatchewan River goes?
The Saskatchewan River. It goes through Saskatchewan.
River. Yes.
I guess.
North and south, it splits.
Does it go to the Atlantic?
One goes through Saskatoon.
Now we're just spitballing. We have no idea where it actually goes. Anyway.
Maybe one day we'll know.
Kent, how hard was the hike up to the glacier area? You can't actually hike to the glacier, but you can get close enough to see it, or you can pay.
There's a viewing.
Hang on. Or you can pay for a ride onto the glacier, and then you can go hiking on it. But to just see it for free, you get pretty close. But how hard was it?
Oh, it's easy. It is for somebody that can walk a kilometer or 2 or 3 with ease. It's simple.
There you go. It's a bit steep.
Yeah, it's for people that have adequate mobility.
Yeah. So that walk up to the Athabasca Glacier is just right across the road from the Ice Fields Parkway Visitor Center.
Yes, and it's impressive.
Lots of room to park there. So anyway, check that out as well. Lots more information up there. What is number 2? So going to see the Athabasca Glacier. Yes. Or any other glacier for that matter.
Yeah, there are some others out there.
Number 2 is to make sure you check out all the waterfalls.
There are waterfalls all over the place, and some of them are extremely set up for you to go and see and view and overlook and see below the falls and above the falls, and they are impressive.
Yeah, one particular one that we really enjoyed seeing was called Tangle Creek Falls, and that one is right on the main highway. We just pulled off to the side, walked across the highway. We did the little walk up I didn't go quite to the top. Did you guys go right to the top?
No, you can't. Well, Anna and I didn't. We went around the ridge for a bit, but
I just hung out at the bottom. But yeah, enjoy this footage because it's a really beautiful falls. That was Tangle Creek Falls. What are the other ones?
Well, there's Athabasca Falls, and then there's the other one that starts with an A.
I can't remember because I was drugged, you guys. I had a wasp bite, a wasp sting about 5 days before we went to Jasper on my ankle, and it was driving me crazy.
Yeah, it was fine for about 5 days, and all of a sudden it went.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden she had a reaction and
completely flared up. So I was on Benadryl, so I hardly even remember going to the falls. Athabasca Falls, and the other one is called Sunwapta Falls.
That one.
Doesn't start with an A.
It starts with an S.
It starts with an S. Anyway, yeah, again, those are super easy. You can pull in there, even with an RV. There's RV parking.
Yes.
You can stop. You can just get out of your car, walk for a bit, and go check out those amazing, amazing falls.
And there's many others.
All right, so here we are at Athabasca Falls, and it is beautiful. The exciting thing is Kent and I are going to be heading up and following this river through northern Alberta into Northwest Territories. So that is kind of cool to think that we'll be following where this has started, which starts at the Athabasca Glacier, which we were at yesterday, and it comes down through here and continues up to the Arctic Ocean. So awesome.
We didn't even get all the way through to the north side of Jasper. We just went as far as Jasper this time. So
that's right.
Give yourselves a lot of time when you're out there exploring that area because it is a huge, huge park. So
number 3?
Yeah. So that brings me to number 3.
Camping.
Camping in the national park. So I would
awesome.
highly recommend making a reservation at a campground in the park. I know it's a little bit pricier than what some people would normally pay for a campground, but for a campsite, but it is totally worth it because you're right in the middle of all the action.
Now, some of the campgrounds, like the last one, Jonas, that we stayed at,
yes,
is not a reservations only campground.
This is crazy. It is Sunday afternoon, and there's nobody here. Like there isn't one camper at this campsite. What does it say?
It says this is a bike camping area.
Unsupported bike camping only, no motor vehicles, 10 tents maximum. That's for this area, where these bikes are.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's just for this area.
Okay, that makes sense.
But obviously this is like RV camping in here. How much does it cost to stay here? Let's find out. Beautiful. I mean, it is on the side of the highway, so maybe that's why people aren't camping here, but at least you can have campfires. All right, welcome to another beautiful day in Jasper National Park. We are on our way for a drive to go do some more hiking and just check out some different closer places. We've done a lot of hiking the last couple of days. We're pretty exhausted. So we're like, okay, we'll drive, we'll do a short hike, and we'll drive. So right now we just pulled over at the Jones campground. It says maximum 25 feet for any RV that comes in here, but we might try and squeeze Bessie in here because like there's a pull-through site right there. I think we can fit right there. Crazy. Anyway, we just pulled in. As soon as we got out of the car, we heard a crack, a stick crack. So now Kent and Anna are up that hill looking for a bear. Neither of them have bear spray or backpacks. Kent has his camera. So we'll see if he can catch some good footage for you. I'm staying down here because I'm like, dude, I ain't no dummy. I'm staying close to the car. Anyway, yeah, they went up there. I haven't heard from them, but it's beautiful here. I can hear the sound of the river. And literally, like, you pull off the highway and you've got this much gorgeous beauty around you. So even if you're not a hiker and you just want to zip in and take a quick peek around, there's some beautiful places to see.
and those smaller campgrounds aren't really for big rigs though. Like
No.
it says maximum 25 feet. So
Yeah, well, Bessie's 28 feet, and it was good.
But
If there was 3 rigs there, it might not fit.
I was just gonna say there were really only about
Yeah.
3 sites where Bessie could fit in. So
Yes.
thankfully we got in. But yeah, definitely do a little bit of homework. Go online, go to the Jasper National Park website, and
Yes.
make sure that you have a place to stay when you go. But yeah, don't try and stay outside the park. I know when we've been in the States at some of the national parks, we've been able to boondock just outside the parks, like Grand
Yeah.
Canyon. We did that at Bryce Canyon.
Jasper's huge.
I think we did that at Colab Canyon as well in Zion.
Yeah, we didn't stay close
We
to
didn't
there
stay
even.
in the national park. So,
Yeah.
but with Jasper, it's just too big. You have to pretty much camp in the park unless
whole
you're
day to
willing
drive through.
Yeah, it takes a day to drive through. Exactly. You took the words right out
Did
of my
I?
mouth.
Well, they were juicy.
Exactly.
When we stayed overnight at Jonas, all the firewood was free.
Yeah. That's
So
sweet.
we paid, $24, well, $24.80, and then we burned
24.85
$24.86 in wood.
for sure. Anyway,
Or more.
definitely number 3 on our list is take the time, make a reservation, do the little bit of extra effort to camp while you are in Jasper National Park. The beauty right around your campsite. We saw elk walking right across the road
Yes.
at the campground right there.
We
So-
cooked over the fire. We did the camping
Beautiful.
thing. It was great.
All right, number 4.
Number 4, go ahead.
What's number 4?
The wildlife.
What's it?
There is wildlife in Jasper. And you're going to see some.
Definitely.
Whether
Definitely
they're
wildlife.
whether they're the little squirrels
Or
they're
pika.
marmots.
Marmots,
Yeah.
pika, squirrels,
Yeah. Elk.
and lots of birds.
How
If you're-
about,
if you're a bird watcher, you'll love it out there.
mountain goats?
Yeah, mountain sheep. Those were so cool. We pulled over to the side of the road and watched them for a long time.
What's the one big bird with the red head on it?
Big woodpecker.
Yeah. They're huge.
Did I get a good shot of that? I don't even know if I
I
did.
don't know, but at least you saw them
I
again.
saw them. Yeah, definitely be keeping your eyes open for wildlife. Bring your binoculars.
Bear.
Bring your good camera. We did not see a bear.
No, we didn't. And at some point when we were walking through the woods, we were very thankful.
Talking about bear safety, and thankfully there's 3 of us. So one of the things we do, well, first of all, our bear spray is back at the rig, so that's not good.
We don't need it today.
We should have brought it with us. But Anna has pepper spray, and
A dog.
we have a dog, which can be good or bad. And there's 3 of us, and we're just gonna make a whole ton of noise. So I thought, why not start by vlogging, talking as loud as I possibly can, because that's just how I roll. And let the bears know that you're in the area. Because I think the worst thing is if they get surprised. You come around a corner, there's a bear, they're just like, whoa, I didn't know you were here. Because I think they would prefer to get out of our way.
Yeah.
That's kind of the idea. So one of my favorite things to do is to go like this. You just go, oh, oh, we're coming through. And of course, every other hiker is like, that's a crazy lady. I don't care. If it keeps the bears away, I'm happy with that. Or we sing, yes, at the top of our lungs, which will scare pretty much everybody, so that's okay.
Because when
We
you're
actually had leftover food from our dinner, and we're like, this would probably attract at least a bear that likes Italian.
So what we did to keep away the bears is sang at the top of our lungs all the Disney songs, you guys. It was so much fun singing as loud as we can. I'm sure we scared
3 of
not
us.
only the bears, but any other humans that might have been anywhere near. I'm sure we terrified them. So be safe, you guys. Be bear aware. Be safe when you're out there, out in the national parks, because the bears are there. We were told when we first checked in that there was a grizzly bear that had been at our actual site
Yes.
that we were going to. So
And if you're camping, well, I mean tenting or vehicle camping, you're going to need to have access to bear lockers.
Yeah.
So this is what bear lockers look like. You put your food, you put your dog food, you put whatever you know is going to attract bears, and read the label because there's some things you might not know. Put them
Yeah.
in the bear locker, lock them up for the night, take them out when you need them.
even things like deodorant and toothpaste and
Yeah.
face wash and soap, those can attract bears. So
And
just
little
be
dogs.
Yeah. You can't put your
You
little
can't put
dog
your
in the
little
bear
dog.
locker.
No, no.
But maybe in your car?
And that's why all of the garbage cans look so weird, because they are bear proof.
Yep, exactly. Anyway, wildlife is number 4. Number 5 on our list of
Yes.
the things you have to do while you're in Jasper National Park is go to Jasper.
The town.
The town site is so cute. There's
It's a railway town. It's been there
Yeah.
for 100 years. There has been some homesteads that have been there for 150 years. This is a well-established and very excellent place to go.
It's beautiful, all the old architecture and
Yeah.
the history that's there, and it's just awesome. And really good restaurants.
Yes, there is.
That's why we had our food coming back to the campground with us. And also souvenir shops, so places where you can go and just get your t-shirt or your mug or whatever you need to remember your awesome trip to Jasper National Park. And actually, bonus number 6.
Yes.
I'm gonna do a bonus one.
And then I got a tip.
Okay, a bonus and a tip. Ready?
Yeah.
The bonus thing, must-do thing, is to just walk the trails. There are trails everywhere out there. Even from our campground, we walked the trails all the way to town. Took us about 45 minutes. We went to Whistler's campground, in case you're wondering which one we stayed at.
Yep, it was excellent.
And you can walk that same trail from Labasso campground as well. You can take your mountain bike. You can, you can do flat trails or straight up mountain climbing. Everything in between. So don't forget to hit the trails. Bring your hiking boots. Get comfortable. Bring some water and enjoy just being out in nature. Okay, what's your tip?
The tip is this. So many people go camping and they go on an excursion or a holiday, and their expectations are through the roof, and anything ticks them off. Ooh, and that actually can ruin what could be glorious. So yes, we had some smoke from the wildfires in BC, but not every day. So our view was a little dampened, and then the next day it wasn't.
But why wasn't it?
Because of the wind and the storms.
Because there was a rainstorm that came through. So again, people could say, well, that dampened my trip. See what I did there?
Oh my.
But you could also just look at the bright side. Oh my gosh, they're just flying out of my mouth today. Just appreciate the silver lining in the cloud and turn those storms into lemonade. No, that doesn't work. Anyway.
No.
So but that you make a good point, is to just shoot. Okay, here's the thing. We have a saying that says a thing is only as fun as you make it. So even in the middle of a storm or in the middle of a super hot season or the smoke or whatever, do whatever you can to choose to enjoy life and grab it by the tail.
Restaurant, it was 100%. So there wasn't any.
But we were eating on the patio and there were wasps everywhere.
Yeah. So guess what? Don't put your expectations so beyond that you ruin your holiday. Just go there to have a good time and experience what you get.
Exactly. Live in the moment.
Yeah.
Take lots of pictures, put them up on YouTube, put them on your Instagram account. And if you want to get to know us better on a more personal level, and we can get to know you better on a more personal level, we would love to see your photos of any national park that you've been to over on Patreon. Go to patreon.com/livinglightrv. For $5 a month, you can get on the inside track and be part of our Patreon family over there, who we love so much. Make sure you check out our description below. We'll have a list of all the people who already support us as patrons. Thank you guys. We love you.
Thank you.
Have a fabulous week.
Our patrons are going to be helping us as we travel to the Yukon.
Yeah! Woohoo! But before we go to the Yukon, I know we're going to be talking about that later. We told you we were going to Northwest Territories, and it has changed, and we'll tell you about that next video, or maybe the one after. But right now we have to go wash the rig. And why do we have to wash the rig, Kent?
We are sprucing it up. We're adding some paint.
We're going to paint the outside. What?
So this is the day for it.
She's going to look so great. Can't wait to show you guys.
We got to run.
Let's go do it. Take care. Have a fabulous week, and we'll see you guys next Thursday.
We had a lovely night last night as we extended our stay in Jasper. And that's definitely one of the things we've learned. In this beautiful area, you really need to have a flexible schedule because you're going to want to stay longer. It is absolutely gorgeous out here.
Hey, I won the Catan game.
Yeah, Kent won the game last night. We were playing Settlers of Catan, what version was it? Explorers and something. Explorers and Pirates. That's what it was. I'm so sleepy, I just woke up. Anyway, Anna's making us breakfast. Look at this beautiful campground we've been staying at last night. Absolutely gorgeous. And we're just packing up, getting ready to leave. Today's our last day in Jasper. That's the park ranger truck being loud back there. But check out this view. We're hoping to do a couple of short hikes today, so of course we'll bring you along with us when we do those short hikes. But this is the Jonas Campground, Jonas. All right, let's go hiking.